go?
Go. This is so scuffed, but whatever.
What is this spawn? Oh, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of High School Talks, Return from the Dead, and Revenge of the Rona. So, in this episode, we're going to be talking about the impact, and we got our guest on, Mr. Christian Cosme.
What do you mean? I'm the host
Oh
now.
my god.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Getting a phone call. Who's calling me? Oh, anyhow. Alright, so,
This is my podcast now.
okay.
Who's
We'll
one
see
who
about
called
that.
you?
Yeah, that is facts. That's true.
Alright.
So,
I don't know what that is. What do we ask you,
What
Chris?
heck? Yeah, so Christian, seeing that you are homeschooled, do you feel impacted in any way by the corona?
No, I never had.
No.
No.
Work, it was just like, wear a mask now, and that was the end of it. I was like, okay, I'm good.
So I'm gonna be honest here, just kind of off the top, looking at the Minecraft realm. Who got in creative mode and got all the
Oh, the sponges?
sponge?
Yeah. It was a collective of people.
It was a collective. All right. Anyhow, so I've actually been doing a full-time job, boys, repping at Walmart.
At
You already know.
Walmart?
Yeah, dude, it pays $12.90 an hour, man. It's solid.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What's Chris making? He's making like $11 or something.
15.
Nick just instantly compares to Chris. But
I was wondering.
how
I was
long have
like-
you been there, Christian? Like, how long have you been there, and like, when did they like promote you, so to speak? Can I ask? He hung a sheep. I don't even want to know. Never mind.
Been there for a year, and they only gave me one.
But what
15
was your
cents.
wage when you started? Oh, so they started you at 15 then, or what? 14.30 or what? Who just hit me with levitation? Oh, okay, that's cool.
Easy. No, I started. And I'm like, here, screw you. Here's 15 extra cents.
Hey man, 15 cents adds up. I'm gonna die. Nick, what did you? How long is this?
How
Oh, you
long's
made a
yours?
mob farm.
That's Cristiano.
I swear to God, if it's the 3-minute one, I'm gonna be chilling for a while, boys. I'm gonna go to the top of E Tower. I'm going to the top of Ethan's Tower. Yeah. Yeah.
They gave one of the cashiers like a 38-cent raise.
Oh, that's definitely racial. You
Why
already know.
don't you just be a cashier?
Like, I don't know. They won't give me cashier position. 'Cause
Ah,
nobody
that's-
wants to do cards.
Chris, I definitely think that's racial, man.
Christian's just a
I would
thick boy,
definitely-
and
yeah,
they're
that's
like, you know
racial.
what? You see him? No, he can't
Dude,
be a
let's be honest
cashier.
here, though. Let's be honest here. If a robbery does happen, they're definitely not going to go to Chris's. Definitely not going to go to Christian's register. That's a big body, man. That's like asking an elephant to move out of the doorway. It's like, hey, man.
Give me a few
Hey,
minutes.
we need to get into that. Yeah, we need to get in that cash register real quick. And Christian's just like, yeah, I would if I could, boys.
Grab the loot.
Dude, I'm higher than Ethan's tower right now. Are you kidding me?
Bro, they're getting 2-1 loot
Oh,
out
no.
here.
How much time do I have left on this?
It's only give you like 255 seconds, so I don't know how well it is.
255 seconds.
I'll just
So can I ask, who doesn't have mod perm?
I
I'm
don't,
just
dude.
curious.
Yeah, I don't. I was
I'm
trolling
still
one
gonna keep
night.
levitating. I don't think the
You
effect
gotta
wears
move.
off. Wait, that's right. If you die, it does. Okay. I'm probably never gonna get back on this realm because there's really nothing for me to do, at least by the pier or whatever the hell you called it.
teleport you over to the spawn.
Oh, this isn't even spawn? I thought this was
It's
spawn. I
supposed to be.
teleported over here.
Oh, we have to get back
it's
on
supposed to
topic
be.
here. Hold on.
Yeah, so... Alright. So,
What do we
More
even
by-
do?
Nick,
Chris has been
has-
watching it, man. Chris has been watching it.
Fine and cheap Italian eatery. So, alright, So yeah, so I got a full-time job at Walmart, and I've been doing that 30 hours a week.
30 hours.
So it's not. I know 30 hours isn't full; it's part-time, but considering I was a temp, and then like within a week they hired me on to full-time or part-time, so.
Like, look at Wyatt over here.
Yeah, repping it. No.
Repping the Walmart brand.
So
You do
well,
all
dude, I got live hats, so if y'all want a Walmart hat, just hit me up.
Oh yes.
Like seriously,
Yeah,
it's
boy.
just like you can, like seriously,
Wait, can we all get
gather
one?
material.
Is it the
I mean, I could literally just go in and grab one. They don't even charge me for them. Like I can't grab like 5 at once, but like
Bro,
I could,
we should get those and then just
Like,
walk into the
I got the
Ottawa
black and yellow.
Walmart. Like we
I
work
got the
here.
black, yellow, and I got the multicolor and blue. So what do you want, man? I got the hookup.
This is the highest ranking black color is.
Well, I mean, black and yellow is like the OG, but your multicolor is definitely multicolor is definitely the way to go. I would get because it's like it's like it's like red. It's like the Walmart logo, except like the multicolors, and it's like a navy blue hat. I got like 2 of those, and I got 2 of the black ones. I think something like that.
Trying to think of what we.
But yeah,
Oh,
it's not bad. It's actually
alright.
pretty solid.
I remember how we
Um,
used to start these pods. Alright, kind of.
Alright.
You know what?
Alright, guys. So just completely ignore the first 10-15 minutes of this podcast.
It was beautiful.
It's absolutely
It was
amazing.
beautiful.
I'm just coughing on my bed.
Oh my god.
He's got the Rona.
It's in my throat.
So I guess we'll go from what did it is it? It was like 8th grade or something to now.
It was normally an hour. We normally went an hour and a half.
Yeah. So I guess we'll go from 8th grade to now.
8th grade. Well, I didn't know any of you in 8th grade.
Yeah. So talk about your 8th grade experience then,
Oh
Chris.
yeah, that's right.
Oh,
What led you to
go
going to
Yeah, Christian,
go
how bullied
to-
were you in 8th grade?
You know, people were bullying me actually.
Christian was poor
When
in
did I
8th
get
grade.
creative mode? Oh, okay, I'm in creative mode
I
now.
can be
That's
creative.
cool.
Like, 8th grade
Oh, cool.
was all fine and stuff. Press. Great stuff.
Okay.
Ignore the depression. Really special happened to me in 8th grade. I went to Shepherd. I did hair. That was it, pretty much.
Okay.
Nothing fun happened to me in 8th
Interesting.
grade.
So
Nothing cool.
freshman year, how did we even get to like know you? That's a real. So I know Wyatt and
Like for the
Nathan
first
used to
couple
say-
days, it was like, yeah, me, Christian, and Ashton, and I just sat with them, and then we kind of migrated over to your table from how I remember it. Christian might remember it a little differently, but that's kind of how I remember it.
So
Well,
how
how
I
does-
remember it. So Abby first, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously.
And I would sometimes sit
That's
at your
right, 'cause-
table.
Yeah, Kaylin, yeah.
I would just sit at your table sometimes if Ashton wasn't there. So I'd come over, myself down, and vibe.
And vibe.
Like-
Yeah, because I was a big body.
I had to vibe far
220
away.
pound big body. Yeah, we vibed from far away. That's right.
Like opposite. That was freshman. I didn't sit with you guys till like the end though. No.
I don't even remember how we started even beginning to have conversations, because I know towards the end of our freshman year they made us split up at study hall, and I'm pretty sure most of us started to sit with you, because you were
That's
one person at one table, and it was the only free table open, so we ended up sitting with you for a little while.
me and you. We had art together for
Yeah.
Nick did art.
I did art.
It was beautiful. His paintings were beautiful. They spoke to me. personal level.
I don't remember what I did. I remember drawing
They
some
spoke to
weird
me on a
ass
personal
trees.
level. Dude, Christian's gonna be like
The seat
one of the
next to
dudes that's like,
Chris
it needs
was
titties.
the seat next to Chris was like the only one open, and Mills pointed me to that seat. Like, go sit next to Christian. I had no idea who he was. I was like,
It's like,
okay.
who's this guy?
Nick thought he was about to get crushed.
I just knew
Nick's
I
like,
just knew we
dude.
talked to him every now and then at lunch. That's like all I knew.
Yeah, like we didn't talk to each other at all till really like sophomore end of freshman year. Well, no, freshman year a little bit, and then sophomore year like the entire year.
Yeah, towards the end of freshman year, it was once the study hall thing happened, we all started sitting with Chris a little bit more. I remember that. And then after that, I think that's when we made the Discord, right?
It was about freshman year.
Yeah, Christian started creating it, and he was like, "Yo, join my 10 out of 10 Discord server," and we were like, "Oh, dude, hell yeah!"
Yeah, boys.
Like no one had Discord either. Like Christian was
No,
the
yeah,
only person that had Discord.
all you
Like,
guys were like, "Oh heck yeah!" Full
they
Discord
were like,
server.
"What's this?" Christian's like, "I'm about to bully y'all." That's what.
Holy y'all. N word.
Yes.
So, oh my god, and word.
Oh, we're gonna have to cut that.
And a
Time,
matey.
Oh no, it's not as bad as Nathan. It's never gonna be as bad
Nah,
as
I
Nathan.
don't think anything can be as bad as Nathan. Man.
I can't believe he
we
actually
done
said that though.
recording? Yeah, we're done recording. And we're just like, okay, okay.
We weren't done with recording either. It was like
It's really bad.
we were gonna cut it in like 2 pieces.
We were gonna
'Cause-
do some bloopers,
Yeah.
and then that just all went out the window because Nathan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I couldn't.
that was amazing.
He literally said in the podcast, "I've been holding this back for a while," and dropped it. I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh my
and then
god!"
dropped it, and we were like, okay.
And then the podcast ended shortly afterwards.
I believe he like actually just like,
yeah, that's why we went off air.
our podcast is now deleted.
Just like fetus to
So-
podcast delete us.
Freshman year, we started talking to Christian,
Yes.
and then we moved on to. So let's move on to sophomore year.
Sophomore
I'm
year.
pretty sure you just like sat with us the first day. Like we got
Well,
back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got back and we were like, this is our table. We were like,
Unlike-
everyone else move.
My table.
Yes, Christian is like, it is my table.
Yeah.
That's right. It's always been a dispute about who's kind of like the posse leader. It's always been a dispute.
It's true. It's been like me, Lynn.
There's speculation that it was like Kalen, and then Kalen left, and then like speculation between like Nick and Christian, and then Christian left. So now it's like
That was
I
no
think I
one.
got
I
thrown
don't
into
think
the
it's
mix
anybody.
at one point. I think I got thrown into them at one point, and then
Yeah.
everyone was like, "Nah, dude, there's no way Wyatt can do it." And I was like, "Yeah, you right.
He
Pass
doesn't
it
have
on
the
to someone
power.
else.
He doesn't have the power.
I don't have the power.
Gotta come
Wields
back to,
power
like,
of Discord
last year.
server."
Last year
He-
school, we're not even there half the year. Christian comes back the final
Dude,
day.
I'm surprised they're letting us back to school, considering that it's on the rise. And I was like,
If it goes up anymore, they're probably gonna just be like, "Oh,
well, I
stay
know the way
home,
Kane's
boys."
doing it is like, Caneland is like, they're doing like 2 days on and then 1 day of e-learning so that they can send it to school, and then you go back to school for 2 days, and then you get the weekend off, and they sanitize everything.
That's absolutely retarded. We should just have every single day of school off.
It's honestly a hazard, and the fact that they just, I mean, I know, the president's like, oh, well, if you don't, open schools, I'm going to cut funding to schools, and so, we kind of have to open them,
I mean,
but,
our school's not the
these
best
instances-
anyway.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
I mean, I didn't do, Nick, I don't know how much of the CAD you did, but I didn't do, like, any of it.
Did you
I
get
just
any
did
of
the
that?
drawings on paper.
Yeah, I
I
did
did the
the.
drawings
I
on
didn't
paper,
do
and that was it.
those.
I didn't do any of the online stuff.
I
I
didn't,
didn't do
do
any
paper
of the
drawings, bro.
computer stuff. You didn't do any of it either?
No.
Do any
Oh, thank God I'm not the only one because I thought, oh, okay, thank God.
I completely
Got
forgot
worried there
about
for
it.
a
Oh,
I
minute.
checked the grade at like the
Well, no, it's not. I
last
completely
day.
forgot about it. I just never did it,
I checked the
and
grade
he
at the
never even
last
failed
day.
me.
He never
Yeah,
failed
he's gonna
anyone. He just
fail
gave
me.
everyone A's. Let them pass.
Well, it's better than my brother's. I mean, my brother literally got a pass in every single classes. Like, not even grades. They just passed them all.
Yeah, that's what a lot of schools did. I'm pretty sure. Because like a lot of
Yeah.
schools didn't have anything really set up to like grade assignments.
Yeah, they didn't have like a contingency plan. Yeah.
Yeah. The fact
not to
the
be-
fact that we have something set up now and they still want to push us back to school is kind of fucking stupid.
You guys had
Well,
like
yeah,
no
especially since the way that it was, working, the way they had it was actually working.
Yeah.
kind
I
of.
mean, I understand if they want to do like face-to-face classes and still have kind of like a lecture kind of thing, they can do that Zoom
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, I can
Just like
vibe with the Zoom or like the Google like not Google Hangouts, Google Meet. I know Google Meet has something like that, where it's like a meeting thing, and you
Yeah.
gotta have like a code to get in there, or you're like not even a code. Teacher has to send you the link, or the meeting like admin has to send you the link. You don't even need a passcode, so it's kind of got more security than Zoom.
Yeah, so
Zoom.
I'm sorry, Zoom has become a troll, especially
This
since there's all
point.
these videos hacking into Zoom classes with passwords that my buddies gave me,
have you seen
and
the
that's just a dude screaming about how the teacher's wrong for like 20 minutes,
have
and
you
you're just
seen
like,
the
okay.
the Nelk boys, dude?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yep. Dude, you're high. No, I'm not. You're high. No, dude, you're high. You're like, really? Who cares? We're all high. No.
Alright.
Life,
So
brother.
back to sophomore year.
Sophomore year. You
What
get
what made you even like kind of like sit with us and that's
Well, it was either sit with guys and become friends, or forever be an outcast. So,
Yeah, man,
damn.
that's mad facts. Killer be killed over at Marquette.
well, Ashton also left that year, so I mean, I didn't have anyone.
Yeah, and Ashton went Christian's like, all right, man, it's kill or be killed now. I got to make a move.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna sit at your table.
Yeah, I think that was
Ugh.
just kind of like Christian asserting his dominance for the first time. He was just like, I'm sitting at your table whether you like it or not.
You guys were like, "Psh, okay.
Honestly, I think if anyone said that, I think we would have been pretty fine with it.
It would have
Yeah.
been awkward if it was anyone else except you, man, and that's so true.
Yeah,
Come-
honestly,
And comes over.
I think
Jeez,
I
could
think
you
if
not
I think if
for
Christian,
years?
I think if it wasn't Christian, it was just some like random person. I don't know.
Oh, who was it? It was no Albert. No, well, yeah, Albert was there for a good period of time, and then he joined the cool kids.
Cookies.
One day close to you know, wink wink. I say her name because we're not really close to her. So,
Oh,
Hmm?
yeah.
should I type it out for you or like?
Oh,
he's trying to tell you on the down low.
No.
I think I know. I'm not sure though.
Know who he's trying to get in good with. You know.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He's still going after that. He went after that junior year too.
He had a girlfriend or something that beat him.
Yeah. Beat him in the high school parking lot.
It's the only thing I heard about was like him getting beat. It was a great time.
Yeah, now there's like photos everywhere with him and his girlfriend.
Dude.
I want to see
Yeah,
that.
he was like keeping on the down low. He's like, I got someone. And we're just like, well, who? And he's like, I got one. We're just like, all right, cool, man.
Freshman beats.
So sophomore year, sophomore year was your last year at the high school.
So that is true. God.
We all thought Christian died. We all
It's not
thought he
just-
died because he didn't. Well, yeah. We were like, dude, you're not coming. You're like, yeah, nope. I left.
Yeah,
Done.
because like no
Bro.
one, I don't even. We never really got on Discord after that year either. So it was like
No, we didn't really. Summer really wasn't a Discord thing.
it was like
We
dang.
really, dude.
Christian.
Summer of like sophomore year, freshman year was not a good year for me.
I,
Like, dude, I got so into doing that role playing shit and stuff. It was not even
Oh,
yeah.
bad. It was so bad.
got banned from it or something, or kicked.
Isn't Nathan still into it? Doesn't he still do
I don't
it?
know if he's still doing it, but I've like stopped doing it altogether. Thank God.
I'm pretty sure G
But
still
like I've
does
tried
it.
to get him to. Sometimes he doesn't. Pretty sure who does.
Nick G.
Oh, I don't know if he does or doesn't. Even I didn't even know he got into it.
Yeah, he got into it with Sarah, cause Sarah.
Not an asshole to say that, bro.
It's not like she's gonna
Oh,
see this.
that's right. Oh yeah, with the D&D thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Andy,
I
really?
mean, I don't do. I mean, I did D&D. I still occasionally do it, but it's not like the role play stuff is different. Like, well, not really. It's kind of the same,
RP.
but different.
No, they got
Yeah.
into that like hard.
Yeah. Well, I guess they were gonna do a D&D thing, and then they never ended up doing it. Dude, actually, Nathan has a girlfriend. I can say that with
Ooh.
certainty. Nathan
Ooh.
has a girlfriend.
That-
Now, he is nowhere near as intelligent as Nathan.
Coincidence. Answer me. What?
Not a girl that goes to our. She goes to Hinckley.
He goes to
I
a
can't
different
name
school.
drop
You
it.
wouldn't know where.
Well,
I
yeah,
had to
you
do that.
wouldn't, but
I wouldn't.
he changed his PA.
Shut up,
His
please don't.
PFP is literally her. His
He left the
PFP is
server
him and
though.
her.
Who?
No, he-
Nathan's
did he
dating
really?
someone?
Yeah, he is. Wait, he left the server? I didn't hear about that.
No.
See,
Why
yeah.
would he do that?
I'm pretty sure
We'll
Nick
check
G
your
left
report.
too. Right?
Why did they?
Why? You're
Well,
I
not
don't know. Well, I know he might have done it because we do this mobile game World of Tanks that we're playing, and the clan's kind of gotten serious about doing like tournaments and stuff. So I don't he's like making the account strictly for that. So like when his mom goes on it, she doesn't see the server because we do like our tournaments through Discord for like TeamSpeak and stuff type things. So I think his mom's letting him on there, but I don't think. I'm thinking.
Alright, server.
Now, see what I would have done if I was him. I would have just made a whole nother account. I would have made a second account strictly for doing the tournaments.
Is
So that
Nathan's
way
girl
he didn't have to
hot?
worry.
Is she bad?
No,
Bad.
he
Okay.
he could have done better.
Dang, man, you really shot a
Well,
girl down.
I'm not. I don't mean to like rip on him like that, but he could. I mean,
You
Nathan
got a
could have done
picture?
so much.
she's
better.
okay. She's. I think I do.
Drop
I'm
it
like-
in the Discord. Just no context, so no one else figure it out.
I mean,
That's it. Not to
Nathan
hate
could
or
have done
anything.
better. Well, no, because I've got leads from this chick before. So I mean, I just incriminated myself on podcast.
On
but-
pod, bro. Nathan actually, I'm pretty sure Nathan watches these too.
I mean, it's been a year, so who knows?
Yeah, he
Let's
probably
not
won't.
say it.
He probably won't as long as we don't
Let
tell
me
him.
figure it out. You gonna drop it?
And literally, yeah, I gotta find her. But literally just before, just before, just before Nathan, literally the day before he asked her out, she sent me, and I deleted it because I was like, this is problematic.
Dude.
Oh,
So as soon as he's like, well, that being said, please delete him, and I was like, well, dude, I'm not gonna hang on to him.
ooh.
Secretly, why it's so ass? I'm gonna backtrack.
But
Damn.
but yeah, so I mean he'll survive. I mean it's not like but he could have done better. I can't find a picture of her, but a picture of her because it's not like I take pictures with her because that's weird.
Nathan
But,
just sent him in the Discord.
Nathan all of a sudden joins.
Nathan.
What is
voice
this?
chat.
He's
I got
crying. I
no
thought you said you deleted that.
I did. Like, mad facts, I did.
Perhaps.
But he need. Personally, I think he could have done better because she's hoed around with some other guys before, and I mean she's got some titties. I'll give it to her. She's stacked. Don't get me wrong.
She got
but
some tig old bitties, bro.
the face. It's the face.
Yeah.
It's the face. Like, and she dyes her hair and stuff, and it's just
Is it like
she's
purple?
she's like no, she's DNF student. So like,
You know,
I mean, Nathan can date who he wants, but I just feel that he definitely could have done better. And I think part of the reason is because they both work at the same job, like literally. So I mean, good for him, but at the same time, I think he could have done better, and he can beat me up about it later, or I too. But like, I just don't agree with it.
So
you
she's
really
kind of
care for
like,
him.
she's kind of like, she belongs in the
Well,
streets.
considering he was pussyfooting around, and I told him like, dude, just fucking. I was like, just fucking ask her. I'm like tired. I was like, stop pussyfooting around and just fucking ask her. He's like, okay, fine, I will. And I was like, good. So he did, and then he's like, dude, she said yes, and I was like, there you go. I was like, no, shut the fuck up.
Oh.
So.
No.
So he was if he was interested, that's fine.
He was gonna take it like super slow, like he was trying to do with Catherine, and then he realized, oh well, Catherine's not gonna want to date me because she's gonna go to fucking Nevada and go to college. So. Another note on Nathan, he's already got accepted to a college. They literally
For him,
he's going to SIU.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, yeah, but that's no surprise. He got a 33 on his ACT. Like that
I got like a
surprise
fifth
me.
of it. Like
He's like he tries too hard. I'm sorry. Like if there was a definition of a tryhard at school, you would see Nathan's picture plastered all over that thing, man. Like, Nick knows exactly what I'm talking about, too. Like, he has to be right in every single argument that he has with you. Like, he has to be right. And if he's not right, he says you're wrong. You are right. And, like...
No, because if you explain to him why you're right, he'll just stop talking.
how you're right.
Or if you show him proof.
But enough about Nathan. And so... How did we even get on the topic of Nathan? I don't know. Back to Christian.
Back to Christian. Alright, so sophomore year. Sophomore year.
So sophomore year was Christian's last gifted presents to
I don't
us.
know what we did sophomore year. I don't think there's really anything that we did.
Sophomore year, and Christian picked me up, and Brandy got a picture of it. He was literally holding me in his arms. I think that's in the yearbook. I think that's remember that? Because you were like, watch this, and then you picked me up.
I got the yearbook. Hang on.
Find it, Nick. Go find it. Put it in the Discord.
Nick's gonna blow the dust off the. You just hear Nick. You just hear Nick blow. I got it.
Hard thud. Kay does that. You got yourself anybody? You know. Finn got him somebody.
I got a girlfriend.
Alright,
I
I'm
got
back.
another girlfriend. I broke up with
my
girlfriend that I had for like a couple months. Nick knows who I'm talking about. Christian, you probably
wait, why? Why'd you break up with her?
Because she was cheating on me.
Oh. Who told you about that, bro? Who told you about that? We all told you.
I think you did, yeah. Well, no. It was on social media too. She was talking to not one, she was 5 other dudes.
Holy
5 other dudes.
Shit. She belongs to the streets.
She do.
That's Snap's over 100K, man. No can do.
Jeez.
Yeah, she really let go of Wyatt though. Wyatt's like.
But so now I found myself at Tina, so we all good.
Oh.
Chris is like, oh. Nice.
You found yourself a what?
A Latina.
Oh my gosh. I don't approve.
Mom.
No, shut up.
Of course, you had to drop the mom comment.
Bro, I'm gonna come after your dad eventually, I swear.
Oh my god,
Bro, I
Nick, that
thought-
was definitely out of context, bro.
I found
I'm
a...
coming for your dad at some point. Oh my god.
I found Christian in robotics.
Yeah, I forgot I did
Yeah,
robotics.
that's right.
With
It was in robotics.
his
it's
Air
so-
Jordans
yeah.
on, bro.
Oh,
Dude, Christian only
That was-
repped the Air Jordans. Remember when he got the new ones and he's like, guys, look at my new Air Jordan.
Yeah,
He's
he-
so clean.
He got the red Air Jordans and he was walking
He's
around.
got
He's
the
like,
red
look at
and the
my
white.
Air Jordans. And then he'd only wear them like
Christian.
3 times that year, bro.
Christian
didn't
is
want to hear
Dude, Christian is CEO of Sweatshirt Under Polo.
That's true, that is
Sweatshirt Under
true.
Polo.
I feel like getting in trouble, like, hose a whole lot. Always under.
Oh my god.
Somehow Christian somehow managed to escape that by solely wearing his sweatshirt under his polo. Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know if we told you, but Jose just basically got out of having to deal with it. Like, Galay gave up on dress coding him because Jose simply didn't care.
There's a man.
The only time that Jose didn't get dress coded is when he knew he had to work a day and he didn't want the detention because he had to be to work. Other than that, he didn't care.
No, fair enough.
But,
From the
dude, Jose's a trooper. Like,
You
for
know they
real.
got detention. The thing is, they're supposed to warn you and then give you detention. They just slapped me
Yeah,
with like
no,
a detention.
Galay
out of
just straight up
nowhere.
gave him the detention. Yeah.
I got like
Well,
one
remember he
detention.
came up to the lunch table at one point, and he was like, detention after school, and we were just like, oh, well, that sucks, Jose.
Didn't he come up
Jose's like,
really
"You think
mad
I
one
care?"
day? He was like really pissed about it one day.
Yeah, he's like, give me the sweatshirt. He's like, give it to me.
Give it to
Dude,
me!
Jose
And
was
Jose
just
had,
like,
like,
yeah,
a
okay, no,
backup.
that's cool. Yeah, Jose was just really cool about it.
Was out the
Yeah,
back
I
up.
thought he was about to roll up with the whole swing as angry as he was sounding. I was like, oh man, about to call ice on Jose, man.
The whole team, bro.
I think that the sweatshirt rule is completely and utterly stupid.
Nah, they don't have your
Oh,
guys'
I bet-
picture in the yearbook.
Oh, but are they gonna do it next year? Or do you think they're gonna do it this year?
What, the
Oh
sweatshirt
yeah,
rule?
they found out a way to dress code masks. Are you kidding me? Who am I kidding? They probably figured out a way to make the sweatshirt thing even worse.
Oops.
Suspension.
No, dude, it's
Get a
even
corona
worse.
immediately.
Because it's even weirder. You wear the wrong mask, they inject you with corona. Joke's on you, man. No, but I guess it's even worse because I guess you can only wear solid colors, like, and if they have any logos on them, they have to be approved.
Wait, do they have to be like
By Mr.
solid colors?
Like, yeah,
It's
like, I mean, you could have it like plaid or like,
Oh, okay.
but
I
it
was
can't have
that'd
like
be
any
fucking
logos
retarded.
on them or anything. Like if you make it like flannel or whatever, but it has to be. It can't
Not
be like a
distracting.
bandana or a neck gaiter. Yeah, it can't be distracting. Like no kind. Not. I don't even think you can do the Like, I'm half tempted to get one and wear it just to see what happens.
I mean, there's no
I-
reason they should code that.
Haircut.
Yeah, I think they might because they said. I think they said no logos or patterns of any kind.
Bro, I swear, we're
Which I
gonna see
think
like
is-
4 staff people without masks on, I swear. There's
Facts.
gonna be people
At
walking
least when
around
they're
like,
in
I
their
don't
office.
believe
Yeah,
in
they're
it.
going to be in their office and they're not going to be wearing them.
Yeah, we'll walk in, like, getting, you know,
Nick, I don't know.
talking to them.
I heard about Sandy, right, Nick?
Die.
Yeah, what about her?
Yeah, she did.
She
Chris,
passed away?
That's not even a joke. She straight up did.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know. I'm like, oof.
Are you serious?
yeah,
Yeah,
she did.
she-
She passed away.
Damn.
Yo.
Yeah.
you hear
well, I
about,
don't know if
Like,
it passed away because of Corona? If it was a separate thing, definitely wasn't Corona because they didn't say it was.
No,
But
she
it
had
was
cancer,
really terrible
right?
because only like 5 people were only able to attend her. It was so terrible.
She had, like,
It was
cancer, right?
horrendous.
I don't know. It was some kind of sickness. I never ended up hearing what it was.
I thought, I think I
It was
heard
some-
it was cancer. That's what I
Yeah,
heard.
it was something like that.
Did you hear about Drew? He passed away, too.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
passed
he
away
died.
too.
And rip
Shut
everyone,
up.
I guess.
Chris, could you use the term any less like
He died.
than just he died?
Get an F in chat, please.
Get an F in
Okay, that's
chat,
not any.
boys.
That's not any better.
Anyway, I'm looking at the email that you guys got.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, literally, I think it literally says solid colors only. And then Ethan, being the political person he is, yeah, but they'll let Trump masks. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, probably. So let me see. No phrases, offensive images,
Yeah,
faces,
which
skulls,
is kind of
crossbones,
retarded.
and support teams. Okay.
Can't support teams, but I bet you it's only Marquette teams.
Yeah, they're probably gonna come out with their own set of masks that cost $40 for one.
It doesn't even have a filter on it. They're just charging $40 for the mask.
It's like it's literally just like the outer piece. There's nothing in the middle.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
like the cheapest masks that could buy from China that are custom made.
Drawn on there too.
So,
$50.
so it can't be like any vulgar. Obviously, no vulgars. Nothing obscene either. Then I'm assuming.
Yeah. You can have dogs on there. Ooh, unicorn.
Why dog? What are the? Oh my god! It sounds like
You
something.
can have cars.
You can have cars. Is this on the email? I didn't even bother to read the email.
Look at the pictures, Nick. Any color, as long as they are respectful. Phrasing written across the mask and are not distracting.
No phrase of any kind. Oh, and are not distracted. Okay, so they definitely won't let any politicals in.
Probably gonna let Trump masks too.
Nah, they're probably not gonna allow
one.
anything.
I got one, and I'm half tempted to wear it just to see what they'll
Just
say.
do it, whatever. I mean, technically, it's your own personal beliefs, and they can't take that away. So.
Yeah, that's true. But on their property.
Nah, fuck them, bro.
On their property, yada yada yada, the BS of like that. But no, I know what you mean.
Masks must be clean, fit the scene appropriately.
Of course, you would want Christian.
Or they'll make you turn it inside out. It might make you turn it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, if they make you turn it inside out, just be like, sorry, the filter doesn't work right. Wait, we're a reversible one. Facts, man. Beat the system. I bet you that's when Glade comes out with like one of them like plain blue ones, and he's just like times up.
Anime girls on
he's
all
just like,
sides.
He's like, I just gave you. He's like, I gave you your chances. Now you're just gonna get the little tiny, standard blue mask. Dude, I could have sold them. I have so many of those from work, because every day they give you a new one. I could have been making bank off selling masks, man.
Oh, so you can support a sports team with these. Example, Go Knights or Crusaders, or your favorite team of choice. Or another theme. Example,
Patriots,
gymnastics, cars, dogs, unicorns, etc. Masks can be any color as long as they are respectful, have no phrasing written across the mask, and are not distracting to others.
Anime girls, boom, bada bing, bada boom. Have those bad boys on there.
Yeah, I mean, technically you could.
I mean, you could, as long as it's not distracting. Like, if you make it like a subtle, kind of like.
You just keep a copy of this email, and every time they ask you to take it off, you just show them that. Read this.
Not offensive.
Just be like, guess what?
But it's my mask.
I don't know why you can't do any scare. Like, why can't you use skulls or crossbones? That's my question. So what? Can you not support the Raiders?
Toxic.
Can you not support the Raiders?
Oh yeah, that's facts. You could say that. Yeah, that's mad facts right there. You could say that. I didn't even think about that. Nick makes a fair point. You could be like, "This is the Raiders."
Yeah. This is the Raiders.
I wonder what would happen if I would throw Confederate flag 1738.
Oh, they'd make you take that off so fast.
Yeah, but yeah, they probably would. I don't want to be controversial though, like for real. I'm not trying to be. I'm just wondering, like, because I know there's someone that's gonna try and push the limit. There's someone that'll do it.
Yeah, I definitely. And that's even if we go back, because like cases are still continuing to rise.
Yeah, it's going back up. Well, here's the thing that I found out. I was doing some reading, and I guess that what they do is if you get tested more than once, and your test is
Yeah.
positive more than once, every time you get tested and it comes back positive, they list that as a separate case. So like if
Yeah.
you tested 15 times, they list that as 15 cases.
Bro, let's all go get tested and test positive. Let's go get the Rona
So like
and then
if
test
you get, yeah,
positive.
so if you go get tested, yeah, you get tested and it comes back positive, and then are like, okay, come back tomorrow and we'll test you again just to make sure it's not a fluke, and it comes back positive the next day, they test you. So basically you've now become two people with separate cases of corona.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, honestly, I'm okay with it. If it means we
Even
don't gotta go
weirder
back
is
to school.
on like city records, or like on the government records, it'll say like such and such person name, and then it'll say how many K next to him. So like this one lady had um it's like something, and then it was like 15 cases. They tested her 15 times and it came back positive 15 times. So then that one person became 15 different cases of coronavirus.
Yeah.
Even though it's just the one person 15
I
times.
know there's a bunch of like people pushing to not have school open in the fall.
Yeah,
I know there's a lot of
which
that.
I mean, Marquette is more than prepared to not have in school
Yeah,
stuff going on.
it's just I don't know.
I just,
Cause like
senior year, I'd rather.
one person gets
Well,
it,
senior year,
it
you
gets
already know
worse.
that homecoming probably isn't. I didn't go to prom because
I don't even know
what's
what
the
that
point of
was.
going to prom? Like, well, that's not even the point was that the way prom worked is it was like, okay, you guys can have prom, but you can't bring anyone outside of school. You can't bring an upperclassman date or a lowerclassman date to be someone from your grade. And it
What?
literally was like, okay, this, yeah,
Oh, did they
really?
literally only
separate
bring,
it in
yes.
grades?
Mm-hmm. It was
So
literally
like
a
there's a
junior prom
junior and then
and
there's
a
a
senior
senior.
prom.
Okay.
Yep.
It's weird.
And you could only bring people from that class. So
Well,
like if I
It's
was
so
to ask her
dumb.
out, like say I was going and I was going
Yeah.
with my ex, still together with her at the time,
yeah, you couldn't bring her.
and it would have been like I can't go, and I would only be able to go with a junior girl in my class.
Oh
All of them are.
And I
no,
was like,
Nathan didn't get that money back, did he?
oh, I think he.
You know,
That's a good point.
He
Because
better have.
I
I
don't
swear.
even think he ever bought the tickets.
No, he did. I
Cause
remember him sitting at the lunch table.
oh
And,
yeah, that's right, he did.
yeah, he
I
gave
do.
him to
That's
like
right. He threw it
Cheyenne or
down
something.
like, yeah, dude, she a hoe now. I've seen her driving around with so many different dudes in her car because I have to take my brother down for football camp because he's doing
he's
football.
Oh, I'm not.
fun.
Honestly, not. I'm not surprised. He's kind of.
I'm not surprised either. I told him I was like, look, if she starts
She
trying to hang out with you,
starts.
I was like, stay from her. I'm
You
like,
told
I'm gonna
her
tell you
she needs
now,
to
and I'm
belong to
gonna
the
tell you
streets,
one.
bro.
She belongs in the
I'm
streets.
half tempted to tell him to tell her myself to fuck off. Like, seriously, I'm half tempted to call her out and just be like, look, I don't want you near my
I
brother at
mean,
all. I don't want you saying anything to him.
honestly, I'd
Go
say
back
just
to
wait it
sleeping for
out.
other
If
dudes.
she does say anything,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
but Jake doesn't plan on looking for a girl anytime soon.
Yeah,
He's
he's
like, I
gay.
ain't no simp. No, he's like, he literally told me, he's like, I ain't no simp.
I ain't no
He
simp,
that's
bro.
what he told me. He's like, I ain't no simp. And I was like, all right. I was like, that's cool.
So what is it?
Just the way he said it
I'm
is
kind of
funny.
I'm kind of confused what they're gonna do for classroom because they said social distancing will be happening in the classroom, and none of our classrooms are big enough to fucking sit.
Yeah, it's not.
A
None of our
20-person
desks are
class
big
6 feet
enough.
apart.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Cause
From what I'm
it says somewhere
understanding.
in here. I don't remember. Let me find it.
Remember, there's people paying a lot of money to go to that school, so they want their
Exactly.
kids.
Yeah, I
School.
understand that factor. It's like you're paying a lot of money.
Yeah, so it's like if you're getting, you're paying someone
But I
a whole
mean,
bunch of money
it kind of
to
sucks
give your
for
kids this education.
people to be in this spot, right? Because it's either take the risk of them going back to school and potentially getting it, or instead of taking the risk, just sign them up for what Chris is doing, is homeschool.
Yeah.
Oh, I see how it is. Good.
I mean, we gotta use you for an example.
Yeah.
I don't remember where it's at.
It's not too bad.
It's somewhere in here.
It's-
Oh,
well,
social
Yeah, it's
distancing.
not too bad, dude. I swear, e-learning felt like schooling, like on the down low.
It felt like what?
That's like that's like a no cap answer. It felt like homeschooling on the down low. Like that's how I imagined homeschooling when I thought of e-learning. I was like, this is literally probably what Chris does. Just
Do nothing.
I'm sure Chris has more of like a setup platform.
do nothing.
Do nothing.
Do nothing.
Well, the thing is, like,
That's it.
it's like a buttload of
I
reading.
was like, this is like homeschooling, Christian.
Yeah, it is a lot of reading. I remember I just ended up looking up answers at that point. Like,
Yeah, that's probably easiest.
it literally got to a point because like teachers, like a lot of teachers got really lazy and started just like taking
Oh, yeah.
copies of like PDFs online and just throwing them on the Google Classroom.
Yeah, man. Talk about copyright claims. Am I right?
Yeah, and
Jeez.
then they'd slap that on there, and then I'd like copy and paste the image, and it'd give me the answers.
Did, like, Marquette say anything about that? About teachers?
No, they
Nope.
never do. Yours has done it since freshman year.
Yours
Oh.
always done it. No offense to Miss Ewers, but
I mean,
Oh, like, you
dude,
were-
me and Chris played games in her class. Like, let's be honest here.
It's true.
okay, this is what
Nothing.
it says for
I felt it though.
this is what it says for social distancing in classrooms. All classrooms will
Oh,
be set up to provide the greatest distance possible of social separation for all students. Encourage social distancing at events by setting the example for your child. Have conversations about why this is important and ways to still engage with individuals while still practicing CDC guidelines.
If you social distance, you gay, lol.
So they said the greatest distance possible, which,
It'd be like a foot.
yeah.
Dude, they're probably only gonna be able to get to 3 feet max.
In some classes.
Which is
even,
not
like,
CDC rated. So you send a pic of the classroom and then like, look at this CDC.
Like, oh
Check
no.
this out at CDC rate my classroom social distancing.
Deal.
It's like
Quarantines to school.
it's not even like a foot apart. It's like 2 inches.
Yeah, they're like regular desk seating. They just got like super lax about it. Yeah, whatever.
Inch.
Because you're
Watch
supposed to
the
be
CDC just be like, yeah, you guys can do whatever.
you're supposed to be 6 feet apart.
Social distancing, man. That's what we're talking
And
about.
our classrooms aren't that big.
So what are your opinions on the masks? I gotta hear this, dude. I've seen some
Oh.
wild Karen videos. Those are something
Oh.
else. Dude.
Alright. Let's Nick, you go first. Home slice. Home slice. Nick,
Nick,
why are you
the
muted?
brony. Yeah, Nick. Maybe
My
he's
boy
switching
Nick.
His mic. He might be his mic.
Unplugged it or something. I'll go first then. I think masks are necessary.
I mean,
Yourself.
I think they're necessary too, but then you get those people that are like, oh, well, mask this and mask that, and you're just like, what?
I mean, surgeons wear them.
Yeah,
Let me
like
voice
even
crack.
before Corona, yeah, even before Corona, surgeons still wore them, so it's not like anything new.
China, Japan, wore them a lot. And Japan,
Well, China, yeah, because of the air quality, but
stuff
is
like that.
netherite any good? Oh, netherite's better than diamond. I'm
Yeah,
just
bro.
coming across this stuff now. Don't mind me. I'm just coming across this now.
Bro, Nathan's
I think
gonna be in
they're
the
totally-
comment section like,
Look.
what the fuck?
Netherite's
Dude.
better.
I mean, it's basically just like they put, you know, the whole revelation was. Anyhow, off the topic of Minecraft, let's just get back to the stream. I got a so off topic. I just look at it and I saw +8 attack damage, and I was like, oh, that's better than a diamond sword.
What else
Which
we
means
talking
sharpness 5 on that bad boy is 14 instead of 13.
Yeah, true facts. It's good. Anywho, Nick, what do you think about the masks?
The mask?
Yeah.
Like having
What
to
are, your,
wear
what are your
them?
thoughts on the masks? Like, well, just what are your thoughts in general? Like, likes, dislikes? Do you feel that they work?
I
Did they
think they
really add
worked.
chains to the
I
game?
think
Oh my god, they
it
did.
adds a
I'm sorry, I'm getting so. I'm
certain
so sorry.
reality. I don't know.
And Nick,
I guess they yeah. I guess yeah. I think they worked. I think uh, the man like the mandatory aspect of it. I think should be slightly enforced a little bit more. Cause like
Slightly less lax.
other,
Well, I know that my Walmart just released a thing saying on the 20th, at least in Illinois, on July 20th, anyone coming into the store has to have a mask on, or else you can't enter the store. It's
yeah, they're
mandatory
like
that you have to wear a face
it was
mask.
slowly like going back to like normal where it wasn't mandatory for a little bit and then it like
Yeah, and
immediately
then the
went back to
cases spiked.
mandatory. Like you have to wear a
Yeah,
mask.
and then cases spiked.
it's just fair because cases mean
Yeah, if
I have to
cases
do more
spiking,
stuff.
that means obviously something's not working, and then you got to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah. So I mean we were doing well and then just out of the
We
blue.
were doing pretty good. The country was doing pretty. Started reopening, and then it kind of went bad again.
Yeah.
But
Fucking
people are just
Florida,
gonna have to
dude.
realize that this is just like the flu. Just like you get your flu. It's gonna turn into just like you get your flu vaccines every year. It's gonna be
Yeah.
get your coronavirus vaccines
It's
every year.
eventually gonna do
Shame.
that. The only like shitty part about it is there's like huge potential for things to close again and like us going back to e-learning.
Well, I don't know if you heard, just on a little political side note, but I guess some like representative of this certain county in Illinois sued Pritzker for kind of like destroying the economy or something like that, at least in Illinois, because he shut down all the businesses and everything for so long. And the guy ended up actually winning. So I guess because it wasn't it was because Pritzker overstepped his powers when he activated like the federal state emergency act thing, which gave him like special powers to like throw laws into effect of. But I guess what it did is when he did that, um, he didn't like renew it to keep giving himself like powers, those like special powers, so to speak. So then what ended up happening is the guy sued him on the premise of abuse of power, and then the guy won. So then every single law that Pritzker made after the 8th of April, I believe, is like null and void.
Dumb though.
So
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say about like people being like, "Oh, I'm never gonna wear a mask." My body, my choice.
well, I don't feel that people should be like that because then you're just kind of hurting the masses, people that are trying to prevent the spread of the disease.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
at the
like,
same time, it's common sense. It's proven that they help. It's common sense. It's
Yeah.
proven that they help. You know that they help. So why are you fighting it, saying that it's not right?
yeah,
I've seen some stuff in Florida where people are making it's that it's cutting off your oxygen.
it's
It's hurting
It's not.
people, and I mean it is, but to a very minor scale. Where unless you're doing like really intense workouts with it on, and it's literally causing you to like literally suffer from lack of oxygen, nothing bad is really happening. It's a
Yeah, like
little over exaggerated.
barely noticeable. Like I push carts,
Yeah,
I'm not
and
grind.
I'm running around the store most of the time putting stuff away, and like I'm pushing like a 20-30 pound cart around most of the time. So it's like,
Heavy. Shut up.
yeah, even wearing the cart, or even wearing like, I mean, I pull pallets and stuff. Chris knows what I'm talking about. When a truck's in, you gotta pull
Yeah.
pallets off the truck, and those pallets weigh like 500 pounds, 600 pounds, and you're pushing them bad boys around. And I mean, it's tiring work, but even with the mask, that's probably like when you can start to notice that you're kind of short on breath. But that's like a very
Like,
extreme example. Like, besides that, I really can't tell
yeah. I mean,
that there's ever been a time when I've had trouble breathing with a mask.
I guess
But
if you're
granted,
like
doing
I'm not
like
someone that.
hard labor, like intensive work,
Yeah,
maybe the mask, maybe there's a way around it. maybe just wear it around your mouth at that point and try and at least
Yeah, that's
have
what
it.
I do at work. I don't wear it over my nose. I
Yeah.
almost never wear them over my nose.
But I mean,
So,
like,
yeah,
if you're just
appreciate
like
your
walking around
comments,
town,
but
walking through the fucking local McDonald's, like, yeah, you should.
yeah, but like if I get into a crowded place where like I social distance, then yeah, I'll put the mask over my nose. But other than
That's
that,
fair, I guess.
I don't
Yeah,
really.
it makes sense. I mean, like, I understand people not wanting to wear it because they believe, if I get infected with corona, nothing's gonna happen. I understand that, but it's like you get infected and then you not wearing a mask passes it on to more people, and elderly people are horribly affected by this. So it's like if someone goes to visit their
Yeah, it's just kind
grandma
of
and they're
detrimental to
carrying
everyone
it,
when you just.
you kind of fucked.
Nick, what are we? How far are we in?
We
Give
are
me the time.
55 minutes in, almost 56.
It's not
Already.
bad. Or it's already 11:30, so we haven't been doing it for long.
We're going for an hour and a half.
Most of them go an hour and a half. Yeah, they used to.
Have we been going for an hour and a half already?
No, we're almost at an hour. What
All
else?
right.
What else?
Wyatt.
Yeah, what's up?
Does your girlfriend look like?
What does you look like, dude?
Let me try and find. I don't have any pictures with her, because it's just like been a real recent thing.
How'd you even find out about your ex? Like,
Hold on,
how'd
my
that
brother
even?
just came downstairs, so he's
Wait.
trying to be annoying.
Drop kick him. Hear him. Don't worry.
I should drop kick him.
We'll hear him.
Oh my gosh, he.
How do?
Let find a picture first,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
we will
I'm trying
ask
to
about
find
his
a picture.
ex.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
find a picture of her. Oh,
Or ask her for
I
once.
deleted all the pictures of her.
Oh, well, no, I'm like asking about like how'd you find out she was cheating on you? That's my question.
Yeah.
Oh, because her mom caught her, and then her mom had her call me and tell me.
Oh,
No.
that fucking sucks.
Her mom must be the nicest person ever, to be honest.
Yeah, to be
You
like,
should.
yo.
To be like, on your boyfriend, be like, I'm cheating.
Yeah, call your boyfriend now and tell him that you're cheating on him.
I mean, how
That's
like
tough.
I don't understand how people do that though. It's like, like
It's not hard. Yeah, it's not that hard to like
yeah,
not
just
cheat.
be
You know
like,
what I mean? Like it's
hey,
not that hard to just say no. I have a boyfriend. It's just not that
yeah,
hard.
or be like, if you don't want to, be in a relationship with this person anymore, just like, break it off. Like maybe you're not getting maybe you're not getting what you thought you'd get out of it or whatever. Whatever fucking goes through that person's mind.
Yeah, that hard to like not cheat on your significant other. But at the same time, if you're some guy or girl that's looking at that's dating, just be like, hey, they're in a relationship with somebody. Maybe I shouldn't do this.
Yeah, good high
It's
school
not that hard to
talks.
just. It's not that hard to just not be stupid. Like facts.
Yeah, honestly, if you're in a fucking relationship and you're like, I'm not feeling it, break it off. Like, don't fucking go behind their back and try and cheat on them. Like, that's fucked up.
So Wyatt, did you cry? Were you like bawling? Were you?
No, I was pissed. I was angry.
Are you
I was
just
pissed.
bummed out?
No, I just straight up told her, I'm like, we're done and up. That was it.
Damn.
Yes, we were done.
We're done.
That was it. I was just like, really? I was like, we've been going. I was like, how long has this been going on? She was like, about a month, and I was like, well, we've been
Holy
together 5 months.
fuck.
I was like, are you even kidding me? Well, I saw the text too. These guys were calling her baby and stuff like that, and I was like, nah, I ain't having that.
She was gonna. That was a whole month. Yeah.
You ripped Wyatt.
Did you feel it? Did you ever, like, did you ever like have a feeling like maybe maybe
Oh
this is
yeah, they said
happening?
it straight up, like word for word. Yeah, they were like, "Hey, baby, where you going?" And I was like, "Who's this?" Like I caught her before her mom even caught her, and I was like, "Who's that?" And she's like, "Oh, it's nobody." It's like, okay,
Good
you know.
bitch.
Okay.
I knew before she even got caught that something was up.
You just didn't want to accept it. You just wanted to be okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at that point it's like you know, I guess it like hard to accept the fact that you're probably getting cheated on.
I was like, honestly, there's a point where you have to realize, like, there's a point where you can be all mad and like upset that she cheated on you, but then there's also a point where you got to be like, she cheated on me. This isn't my problem. This is her problem. And then you got to realize, it's not you did something wrong. It's she did something wrong. And then you got to realize that you shouldn't be sad. I mean, obviously, it's shitty that she cheated on you,
Yeah.
but then you got to be like, she's the bitch that cheated, not me. So why am I all upset?
But was
It
it
all
like
boils down to like,
so
was
when
it
you
like what?
found out, when you like
When
figured
I
kind of
found
figured
out,
it out, like
well, yeah, I was that obviously because I'd put in 5 months worth of time.
did you not want to
Like,
accept the fact that maybe she's cheating
well,
on
no,
you?
I was willing to accept the fact that she was like, I was just surprised that
It got to
tossing
that.
5 months out the window. Like, yeah, like it wasn't so much that I was mad. I was just like, really? I was like, I invested 5 months of time into this girl, and then she goes and does that,
That
and I'm just
sucks.
like, well, that's kind of stupid. So I was pissed, but and then she tried. She was like, I'm sorry, I was up again, and I was like, no, we're done. I was like, nope. I'm like, we're
Right
done.
choice.
So yeah,
I mean, yeah, I guess there's like nothing you really do about it though. Which kind
yeah,
of
there really
sucks.
isn't.
Like if you really think it's horrible.
I just don't talk to her. She still wants to be friends, and I'm like, no. I blocked her and everything. I was like,
Nah,
I don't want
bitch, you
anything to do with
belong
you.
to the streets.
I was like, I don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah, there's yeah.
So, but yeah, so that's that.
Where did Nathan meet his girlfriend? You just met at work.
Well, I've known this girl as long as Nathan has, and she's older. She's graduated, so she's either 18 or 19, one of the two.
Okay.
Um, but so he's been working. I guess when it really started going on was when they've been work together, because then they were spending like every single, they were spending a good chunk of time together. And then they went out on like twos as friends, and then Nathan like just sent it because I told him to send it.
Sunday,
So
bro.
And 10.
Chris,
Yes. Is my name.
I don't know what to ask you at this point. We're kind of like extremely off topic here. I mean,
Really?
I guess we're somewhat on topic. This is more high school related, I guess. Relationship
Facts.
based.
but
He or Nick has ever experienced in our lives.
Nah. So we're talking why?
Nick ain't no simp, man.
Bro, I ain't no sim.
Nick ain't no simp. Nick only simps for R6. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
R6 and them. The only thing Nick sims for is R6 and them mod perms on Rainbow or on Minecraft.
Bro, just give them to me. Yo, Chris, you should give me my perms,
Oh.
I mean, Chris, you could actually don't take them just right now. I'm busy making this little field thing. I want to get
Are
in
you?
some crops, then you can take my mod perms.
Has
I'm
anyone
at
ever
negative
like?
11 915.
Has anyone
You can just
talked to
teleport to me and see what
Racer?
I'm doing. He text I he texted me on Messenger, and he was like, "Nice ass," because I posted something on my story about me deadlifting.
Uh,
Mm.
Mm. Who the fuck? Alright. Like, I understand that he's, he's a friend, but like, I didn't even think of
like,
sending
dude to
that,
dude.
bro. Like, I saw that, and I was like, alright, whatever.
I mean, have you seen what he drives?
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Dude, that definitely sounds like personal attack, man. That definitely sounds like a personal attack. That's
I
funny.
feel like Racer spent
I mean,
a lot
he's
of
like,
money on
Chris
that
is
truck.
just like,
Though.
what do you expect? Look what he drives.
Destroys him.
I feel like Racer spent way too much money. Cause like he got the truck for like
especially
pretty cheap,
the first
and
exhaust.
then
Well, yeah, but then the first exhaust he didn't like, so then he second exhaust, and then he
yeah,
didn't like that one, so then he went back to the original, and then he ended up wasting all that money on the exhausts.
yeah, and then he's going to. I think he bought a new hood, or he was going to buy a new hood, and then he was also going to get a new bed or try and patch the bed.
A liner?
Yeah,
What, is he gonna get a new liner?
I think that's what he
Something like that.
said. He said something. It was either, and then he was also going to paint it, which he's going to spend more money on that.
He's gonna get his windows tinted.
Is that what he was gonna do?
He's going to get a bunch of shit done. I don't remember exactly. I know he was going to put a new fucking sound system in the car.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's what he wanted to spend the money on, and then
I thought he already had some things in there.
yeah, he had
Didn't he?
them, and then he was like, "These fucking suck," and then he's like, "I'm gonna buy new ones." It's like, bro, you literally just spent, X amount of money on that shit, and you're just gonna fucking throw it out the window. He's like, "I'm gonna sell it though."
Oh, is that really what he said?
Yeah, he's gonna sell the sound system, but I mean, like at this point, I don't know how much money he'd make off of it.
I need new sound system.
I need sound system.
Yeah, my speakers are scuffed in my Honda Civic.
Well, yeah, and they're kind of messed up too. They're crackly, but they're not
Too
like bad. Thinking about getting some new ones because I got a lot of cash.
Like cash now.
money.
Cash money,
I don't know.
cash. Wow. Trying to think of topics.
I mean, have we been going for an hour and a half yet?
Nah,
It feels like it.
we've gone for an hour.
Oh, well, I don't terribly care what we do. I mean, we could.
How bad is your girlfriend?
How bad
We're
is
still
you?
going on this. She hasn't responded to me, even though that's funny because she texted me about 11 o'clock, like, hey. So I don't know.
Wink.
I just worked. Shut up.
Wink, wink.
Hey.
Wink. You can hear White's brother.
Bro,
Yeah, I know.
get White's
That's
brother.
what I'm so mad about right now. Gotta hear him.
Let's get White's brother up
He
on in
comes
the
down
mic.
like super loud.
I thought he was
He's
above you. I thought he was...
I know.
Does he still play the Fortnite?
Fortnite.
I thought you said he was
Plays-
on the R6 grind now.
He is on the R6 grind. That's what he's always been on. Him and his buddy started a gaming team. It's called Enchant Gaming. His buddy made him a pretty nutty montage. It's not bad. You can look him up on YouTube. It's called Enchant Gaming. And then what's your guy's name? What's your alt account's name on there? Yokels or something like that. If you look it up, you'll find him. It's on there. The compilation's not bad. I saw it. It's pretty good.
Are they playing competitive now or something?
I guess. But he's thinking about leaving it because they're not doing something or whatever. I don't know.
Comps,
I
I
don't know.
guess.
I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I think they're pretty solid. They just lack communication, I guess. I heard
Bro, let me
they
see
had
them
like a team meeting
VODs.
today or something.
Let me see them VODs. Let me get them. Let me get them in my hands.
I haven't really heard much about what they're doing. I just know that they're like, I don't know if they're competitive. Well, I know they're competitive. They play competitive a lot, but I guess they had a team meeting. He's like, we lack communication.
There's a lot of stuff you could lack in that game, So I mean, you just gotta figure it out. You should probably get a coach or someone.
Well, I mean, not a solid team, so to speak. I mean, it's solid. Don't get me wrong. But I definitely feel that they could do better in a couple aspects as well. At least from what I've seen when they've all play together.
Bro, let me see. Tell them to record a scrim or a practice, and let me see it.
Okay, I'll tell them.
Christian, what have you been doing your quarantine? I know you've been working a lot.
Who, me? I mean, I got...
Under me.
Nah, Chris.
Doom. Oh, Chris. Let's
Yeah,
say I
Chris
beat Doom in
Doom.
like 3 hours.
I've been working.
I don't know if beating Doom in 3 hours is like a record, but I did it.
But what mode were we playing on?
I think I was on like the not main mode.
Easiest mode possible.
I was
Playing
thinking
on
of,
Ultra Night.
I was thinking about buying that, and then I was like, eh.
Well, not Eternal. The Doom, the one
Oh,
before Eternal,
the first-
3, Doom 3 or whatever it's called,
2016.
whatever it was called.
It's just called Doom.
Doom 16 or just Doom. Yeah, like the 2016 remake of it or whatever.
Chris, what have
It's
you
called
been doing though? That's my question.
I've been working. That's about it. I've been playing video games.
We went to breakfast a couple times. What happened? Did you
I
and
didn't go to his boys. I go to Ottawa like three times a week.
yeah, but
I gotta go in the morning.
we
but
ping
we're
everyone
down for
in the
breakfast if we
server.
ever go.
No one ever.
Oh well, I haven't had. This is actually like I've had Discord installed, but I just haven't been checking it religiously. So it's kind of on me.
I mean, we go every
It
once in a
comes to you.
while.
I'm usually because I have to check, I guess.
What did you and so the breakfast that I didn't go to? What did you guys do? Did you guys even do anything after that, or did you just leave?
What was this?
Like a couple
Can't
weeks ago.
remember, like-
You can't remember a couple weeks ago, bro?
Oh, it was me, Kaylin.
Yeah, you, Kaylin, Racer.
Ray,
What was it?
We went to breakfast, and then we went to like antique shops, and that was it. Or one.
Oh, dude, Kalen in the antique shops, man.
I think he has an issue. I think he has a problem.
Well, he
It's
could.
his whole
I
bite.
do remember this funny thing where he could have made Mad Bank off of a like World War lighter, and instead he lit it and used it for himself. Like the wick was in perfect condition. He probably could have sold it for like a couple $1,000, but instead he just lit the wick and started using it.
No, he has so much of that shit that could go for, he can make fucking bank, but he won't do it.
Look, he probably could make Mad Bank.
Because he has a bunch of that old, like, World War II, World War I stuff that people look for all the time.
Yeah.
And they'll pay, like, any price for it, too. Like, it doesn't even have to be that low. Like, if you put it at, like, $1,000, there'll be people that will fucking pay for it. Which is
Facts.
kind of crazy.
This is crazy. What have you been doing, Nick?
Nothing.
R6 grind, always.
I don't know what I've been doing. I haven't really done too much.
Listen, I'm drinking energy drink.
I remember when quarantine first started, I didn't, like, go anywhere. Like, at all.
Yeah. I had to work, but other than that, I stayed home.
Yeah. Like, I don't even remember going to the grocery store then. I don't even know. I think, so when quarantine hit, I didn't do anything for an extremely long amount of time.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. Stayed home. About it.
Jose was working like ridiculous shifts though. Like half the time he couldn't even do school because of the shifts they gave him.
Because it was like super late at night and then day shifts or something.
Yeah. He'd have to be there till 1 and then he'd have to get up by like 9 the next day.
It's dumb. I would have quit like immediately.
I don't know why he still works. I mean, I understand why he still works there, but
You should find a new job.
yeah. Like after a while, man, it's gonna start.
Sick of it.
Like I don't know if it's like the work schedule. Like I don't think he'll get sick of working for that, but I after a while, like the schedule will like kind of mess
Yeah,
you
it'll make
up.
you. Yeah, that's what happened to me. Parties a while back.
Well, you guys closed early most nights, right?
Because no one would work. Like, my brother would call me in to help out at night to be up for like 5 to be at work or something.
Wait.
Always dumb.
So on the weekends, right? What time did you usually have to be in there?
The weekend, 6-ish.
Yeah. All right. Because I was gonna say, there's one day where I showed up and you were there already.
Super early, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. What's Wyatt doing?
I don't know.
I'm just chilling. I muted myself because my brother's being kind of loud.
This gunshot's going off in my living room, and I'm standing in the kitchen.
Bop.
No, it's just my brother is really free with his mouth.
Chris,
Only my parents aren't up.
don't you have Jehovah's Witnesses living next to you?
Yeah, we don't talk to him, so.
On the down low, we don't talk to
Have
him.
they ever tried to talk to you? Have they ever been like, hey?
Yeah, how weird is that? Like, we gotta hear this.
Okay, so I don't know if this is every Jehovah's Witness, but they're kind of weird people.
They're weird people.
Well,
I mean, sorry,
alright.
they're weird.
How are they
Like,
weird though?
so,
Like that's the question.
Yeah, like explain
Okay,
this,
so
please. Oh, okay, guys.
So they have a camper in their driveway
My
now.
friend came in clutch and she responded.
And so, him, his wife, guys, what did I not say, live inside the camper. I believe it's his parents that live inside the house with their kids. Something like that. Again, when I'm putting down,
I don't know.
Yeah.
What you're putting down.
We're getting what you're putting down, bro.
him and his wife sleep in the camper. But guy's parents live inside the house with their kids.
Wait, so are they like traveling all the time? Because I've heard those people travel like ridiculously, like almost like all year.
Well, yeah, man. You see the amount of people's houses they visit?
Yeah.
Oh, they don't
Are they those people?
travel at all. They're always home. Like, before the guy
So you,
worked for a while.
you've like never seen them leave.
Always home.
I wonder if they.
Maybe.
I wonder if they give you like. I wonder if you join that church. I wonder if they give you like a pretty
Here,
good
Chris,
deal.
check general.
I don't know.
Is that your new girlfriend? Yeah, that
Yes.
has to be her.
You ready for this? You ready for this?
Oh no.
God,
It's loading.
I was expecting it.
absolute fuck.
So ironic, cause like I typed it and sent it, and then Nick said it before it went through.
Well, yeah, Chris, we know you too well. I don't know if you noticed that, but you know,
That's true. I got
make
nobody.
it sound like we don't know you. Yeah.
I'm all alone.
So alone in the universe.
I'm my lonesome, standing in the dark kitchen.
Are you literally just standing in a kitchen right now?
Just standing in the kitchen with all the lights off.
Yes.
Oh my
I
god.
was gonna drink my energy drink, but I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed after this. So
Dude, I'm just glad I don't have work tomorrow. Because I would not be up this late unless I had work tomorrow.
oh, Wyatt, what do you work next week? Days you
Do
got
I
off
work
next week?
next week?
What days do you got off?
Well, I mean, we could grab lunch tomorrow if y'all ain't got nothing going on. Or breakfast.
I work
I
tomorrow.
don't mind getting up early. What time you got to be there tomorrow? Let me check my schedule real quick.
I gotta work at 11.
I love how we're just
I'm
doing
not gonna
this
wait
on
till,
the
like-
podcast. We're just making plans on
Bro.
the podcast.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, we're gonna go to lunch and there's gonna be some like thugs waiting there to mug us.
Be some weird dudes. Are you
I'll
high
go
school
with that.
Hey,
Tom?
man, we heard your podcast last night. What you got?
I don't know what
I
it
got
looks
two
like. We're
bites.
good.
Let's see. My next day off is literally Tuesday, and then I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I get Tuesday off again. They literally
Heck.
schedule me 5
Don't you-
days in a row.
Chris gets off like
Dang.
Monday.
No,
So I got
I
Saturday.
work Tuesday.
Okay, well, no, hold on. But here's the thing.
Huh?
Sunday I work 1 to 9. Monday I work 5:30 to 10. Wednesday 4 to 10. Thursday I can go to breakfast like any of those days. That's the thing.
Oh, you work late.
Like
Okay.
breakfast works for me because I don't have to be to work till about 4:30, 5 o'clock.
That's
Yeah.
like late time. Well, you work till like 10, so.
Okay. And when do you want to do this? When does Chris get off? That's the question.
Oh, Wednesday, do Monday. Wednesday
Tuesday
and Monday.
I have off. Tuesday's my only day I have off before they schedule me 6 days in a row.
Well, what's your schedule for Wednesday?
30
Wednesday. Let me see.
podcast
Wednesday
lunchtime.
I'm working 4 to 10.
Oh, okay.
So if we go
Yeah,
to
we're
lunch
fine.
though, even if we go to lunch, that still gives me time to get home.
Shower, get ready.
Yeah,
Oh,
all that good stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Say-
we're good. We can go to breakfast one day.
I'll get everyone else to go as well.
Yeah, we'll get Nick G to go. I'll talk to him.
Right.
Dude, we'll get him we'll coax him and we'll be like, hey man, we'll pay for your milkshakes if you come to lunch with breakfast with us.
Oh my
Then I'll
god.
pay for
He
them.
had 3 milks. Those things are expensive too. Those things are like $6 a piece.
Facts.
They're fucking ridiculous. He had 3 of them.
Do I got any drink in here?
His ticket was literally the most expensive ticket on the table. And like, I'm pretty sure we all got like the same thing too.
Yeah. I think I got a skillet or something.
Yeah, you got a
It
skillet.
wasn't that much.
Dude, yeah.
Racer
I
always
remember,
gets
that's right,
pancakes.
Cause like the one time you went, you told me that like Kalen got food and he got like $20 worth of food and he didn't eat any of it.
Yeah, we went to
Yeah,
fucking
I just
Cracker
ended up eating
Barrel.
it.
We went to Cracker
Oh
Barrel.
jeez.
Oh, we went to Highway with Nick G at least.
Yeah, so Wednesday,
was the first
Thursday,
time?
Friday, I'm working. Wednesday, Thursday, I'm working 4 to 10. Friday,
Do Wednesday, I'm fine.
Friday, I'm working 5 to 10. Monday, I'm working 5:30 to 10. Tuesday, I have off.
Yeah, so Kalen, Kalen ordered like $14 worth of food and like ate like 2 bites.
Do facts.
Dang.
And then
That's
we went
tough.
to Cracker Barrel and we finally met Maya. which is
Yeah.
I'm surprised he even let us.
Yeah, dude.
Let's even
Yeah.
acknowledge her existence.
Uh,
So that means Wyatt, you gotta
you gotta bring her now.
Oh God, I'm so.
And then we gotta get Nathan
Oh
to go to
boy.
breakfast with us. You think we could get Nathan to go to breakfast with us one day or no?
his girlfriend. We
I
constantly
don't
harass
really care
everyone.
if his girlfriend comes. I don't really care, but
Bro, Nathan never goes. So yeah, just
Nathan works mornings, dude. Nathan only works 20 hours a week. Okay, I just want you to understand that he doesn't even work part time. That doesn't even qualify as part time.
I thought he
Alright.
works at like a local
Well,
place.
it's in Sugar Grove, so he drives from Plano to Sugar Grove.
Yeah,
That's like a 45-minute drive, and
yeah,
then
local, bro.
he works like 4 days. I think it's either 4 days or 3 days a week, and it's like 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
how much is he making there?
You just making
Nah,
minimum.
he's making less than me, like significantly less than me.
So you're making minimum because you work at Walmart, right?
Oh, he makes
I'm making $12.90. I'm making
Oh yeah,
which
$12.90.
is way above minimum wage.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nathan, I think, is making 10.
That's not bad.
I made 10, 15.
I think, well, yeah, 10 or like 10:30 or something like that. I don't know.
I mean, that's not bad. Isn't he?
It's not
No,
bad.
it's not.
Where's he working?
What does he
He's
do?
working at Culver's.
Oh, gave him a lot.
He's looking at the
Is he-
Culver's in Sugar Grove.
Over and shit.
What?
We're gonna have to blur that out of the podcast.
Culver's in Sugar Grove. Quest for Nathan.
Illinois. Sugar Grove. Does anyone
Shut
have?
up. Anyone repping in Sugar Grove, go pay my man a visit.
Go pay him a visit. Go say hi.
We get
Be
this
like,
real quick.
be like the podcast sent me.
He'll hook you up. Don't worry.
In his address. People can find his house.
If you want to visit Nathan anytime, go to this address.
If you want to visit Nathan on the days he is available, visit him here at such and such address.com/address.
The thing is we can only have like a group of 6, though, right? A group of 6 or 5, something like that.
I thought, yeah.
What do you mean?
Depending on the place.
So we
You
can't.
only see.
We can't.
No, it's
have,
10, I think.
no, it's not. It's like 6.
Christian, on an off
I swear
segment
it's
here,
6.
real quick.
I mean,
Is there a new Fallout that's come out since 76?
no.
Hashtag 76.
I
Best
think.
game movie.
There hasn't been another one that's come out since Fallout 76?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 76 was the last one they released so far.
Yeah, that's the last
Yeah,
one
well,
released.
the
Yes.
graphics look like it came out in 2013, I swear to God.
Well, it runs off the same engine as 4.
Yeah. That's what a lot of
Well,
people
that's
hated
bad.
about it. Is like they weren't
Well,
doing
yeah, they didn't even
anything.
bother to upgrade the graphics at all on it. It's like
was hoping
Borderlands,
they would do that.
literally.
They didn't do
It's like
anything about
Borderlands.
it, and then they were like, "Oh, let's
Oh,
implement
speaking of
this
graphics,
online feature."
you guys know Dying Light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played it personally,
Do you
but I've heard of it.
stand-
Yeah.
If you stand still and look at the grass, you can see like a white outline. If you move, you can't see the white outline. It
That's
messes with me
tough.
when I notice it.
Yeah, that would mess with me too.
I'm trying to play. I stop for a second. I see it. I'm like, oh god.
I'm
I
trying to
just,
think
like,
what
keep
Dying
moving.
Light
keep moving.
is. Dying Light's.
Can we just not even
Collapse.
bother with The Last of Us 2? Please
Isn't
don't
Dying
even
Light
bring it
like
up.
the like parkour zombies game?
It's epic. I beat it like 20 million times already.
I was thinking
No,
about
Last of
buying
Us.
it.
Dude, I watched what's his face?
You should buy it.
Dude,
Well, I know it's coming out soon.
not Dude, Rust. That's a game that we should try and get into. Rust.
Yeah, that's a really
Dude,
grindy
they're
game.
making no, dude. They're making it for console. They're developing the console
cross-platform,
edition
though?
for it. I don't know if they're gonna cross-platform, but I know that they're making it for console. They talked about it.
Apex Legends is going cross-platform in the fall.
Yeah, that's true. Did hear about that?
I fucking
I
suck
did
at
not.
Apex, but whatever.
Did you see that?
Thing with
Did
the
you see that
boys.
Ninja got banned on Apex?
Are you
For
serious?
what?
They banned his account for whatever reason. Also, Mixer's dying. They're getting rid of Mixer,
It's
and
already
everyone that's on
dead.
Mixer is getting signed to Facebook Gaming.
Yeah. Ninja and
Oh,
Shroud.
Ninja's just making mad bank. So Ninja's getting, I think, another like 4 million. Don't quote
No,
me
they
on that,
didn't.
but I think he's
They
getting
didn't
a couple
accept.
million to sign to Facebook Gaming. Because I
They
don't know
got.
if he's
he
going
was
back to
going to
Twitch.
Yeah, they got.
Is he going to YouTube?
streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, well, because the thing was, they were saying everyone that was on um, Mixer is getting thrown over to Facebook, but if he's going to YouTube, then
And Ninja
never
and Shroud
mind.
got offers from Facebook that like doubled what they were gonna earn through their
Yeah,
contracts, and
I
then
think they still declined it though, didn't
yeah,
they?
they declined it for like just the payout, and they got all the money for not even like a year worth of like streaming there.
Yeah, that's right. Ninja got his like $10 million contract only after being with Mixer for like 3-4 months.
Yeah. So they both got a
So,
payout, and then neither of them have announced the platform they're streaming on yet.
Well, yeah, but they should have just got the payout because that way anyone can make him an offer.
Yeah, they got the
But
payout, and then they're like, fucking YouTube could probably make them a better offer than, you know,
plus,
Facebook
let's
if
be
they really
honest here,
want
YouTube has more viewers than Twitch combined, than Twitch and Facebook Gaming. It's the largest like
yeah.
not streaming platform. It's the largest video entertainment platform in the business, in the industry. It's been around the longest. It makes the most money. Like, so Ninja would be wise to go with,
Yeah, I
YouTube.
mean,
But I mean, he does have a fan base on, obviously anywhere he goes, he's gonna have a fan base. But he still has that fan base
They keep moving.
on Twitch. Yeah, he still has that fan base on Twitch.
yeah, I
And I
think
don't think it's ever gonna like just not be there.
if Twitch was like, fucking,
Well, they need to deal with Alinity too, but that's another topic for
I
another
think
time.
if Twitch gets all their shit figured out and like makes Ninja a good offer, like Ninja's
Dude,
gonna
you
be
wanna know
the
what we gotta do
front
again,
page
Nick?
of that again.
We gotta do SOT with the boys again because they added these like ghost fleets that you can beat.
Saw with the
I've already
boys.
beat it like twice, but we gotta bring back SOT with the boys.
Ethan doesn't want to install it. Ethan hates that game, bro. Ethan absolutely hates it. Dauntless. Dauntless
Don't
is
listen
fucking
to the fun.
No. It was kind of like a rip-off version of Monster Hunter, but it fucking sucked because it wasn't sandbox. It was like an MMO.
Oh, what's it called? I know exactly what you're talking about. Dauntless, yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun, don't get me wrong, but it was really like controller intensive and you had to like mash the certain buttons.
Yeah,
It was really controller intensive.
It was grindy. Like you had to, if you wanted to do this, you had to do, you had to kill this guy.
You had to destroy so many of these things to get this, and you got to complete certain challenges to rank up.
Took forever.
I think there was at
Yeah,
one point where Nick and me were just like, screw it, man, and we just like queued up with like some super high tier dude to go fight like some ridiculously high
Oh
tier.
yeah, I
And
fucking.
we got our butts handed to us.
We had like
it was so bad.
we had like
We
a
got
tier
carried.
5 like the beetle thing or whatever the wasp
Yeah, we were
thing.
like tweaking. We were like, what the heck is this thing? We were tweaking.
Yeah, we couldn't fucking beat it. We got so close one time and like we got fucked. So we tried to make friends with this one dude that was like tier like 30, and we finally were able to queue up with him, and he finally like we were able to finish that mission. It was,
I wish it was like better.
it could be
And what
so
else?
much better. Yeah, honestly,
It could have been better. Well, it was made by the same people that made Fortnite. It was made by Epic Games. So I mean, obviously, just like with every, I don't know why, but Epic Games just seems to only make pay-to-win style games, and that's literally the case.
Yeah,
In that there
those.
was
Yeah.
literally a battle pass system and everything, and it wasn't even a battle royale game.
It was not good. Plus, it was just like all cosmetic stuff as well.
It was cosmetics.
Well, it wasn't cosmetic stuff, but you could get like.
Something.
But I do remember, like, if you got the cosmetic weapon skin and you didn't have the weapon, it gave you the weapon because you had the skin. I do remember that much.
Yeah, so you got an
It
upgrade
was
on
like,
weapons, and then you could like blast through tiers on your guy so fast.
yeah, because you'd have these insanely powerful weapons at such low tier. Me and Nick didn't even bother investing in that. Like, me and Nick went, like, hard mode, man. Like, we were grinding out.
Yeah, we spent like
We were down in the thick of it, man.
I think we spent like one night we were on to like 3 or
We
4
were on
a.m.
for like 4 hours straight, and
Yeah,
it was like solid grind, man. We were like in the thick of it.
Gave up on
Like
it. I couldn't
we
do
were
it.
just like, well, no, it's and when we started losing against like the monsters, that's when we started like quitting because we were like, okay, like we're not, like
there's
sometimes
like
we'd click, other times we wouldn't. And then we were like, all right, we're not clicking, so we're just gonna get off.
there's like no there's no way to like tier up through not doing killing those monsters. That's the bad part about it. It's like there's no way around it.
You
Like
can't like.
Yeah, there was no other way to tier up besides attacking.
yeah,
And
you had
obviously,
it
the
like
better the monster, the better the loot, all that stuff.
Yeah. You know what game is cross-platform?
what?
Modern Warfare.
Oh, I
I
uninstalled
got
that.
rid of it. I got rid of it for the sole purpose of it was taking up 200 something gigabytes
Yeah.
on my Xbox.
Yeah.
So, and I have 1 terabyte, so I wasn't too concerned. But 1 terabyte, like, come on, really? Like, that's a little, like, 200 gigabytes, that's a fifth of my storage. That's a little overkill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Two
installed it. I spent like
terabytes.
a whole day installing that game because I really wanted to play it again. And I spent like a week or so and I'm grinding out to get like gold on one gun. And I fucking uninstalled it
The
again.
grind is worth it. I don't have too many gold camos, but when they added the vector, that was like my solid, like I made a solid
That's
vector
really good.
build. No, I made a solid vector build like instantaneously.
Yeah, I think the only time when I like really enjoyed grinding, like trying to get like the gold skin, is when they had the trench map on. That was the only time I
Oh,
fucking did it. The
I got
trench 3v3.
gold on the shotgun, like a pro. Gamer move.
What
Yeah.
shotgun though?
Model 1980 or whatever it's called.
Oh, the model.
Yeah.
Um,
Got gold on that. Pulled an epic gamer move and
pull an epic
destroyed.
gamer move.
Like
What is
I can.
this? I just got a message from Discord. What is this? It's your friendly neighborhood bots and API team is reading this message because you created an application in our developer portal. Oh, we come bring news, updates, and a one-time get out of rate limits for you. Okay, well, not the last one, but it caught your attention. Oh, it's just about how the CDN, the Discord, is no longer, it's no longer a Discord. That's right. They got their own thing now. It's like a Discord.com. It's no longer like a CDN. It's no longer a domain. It's like if you go on the thing, it's like https discord.com. It's no longer like CDN Discord. They like got an upgrade, I guess, apparently, or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what they were like.
Yeah.
Making videos like, guys, we're officially .com.
Did you hear
I was like, oh,
Did you hear Rod left?
what?
Did you
Left
hear
what?
Rod Rodriguez?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. She put that in her Spanish thing in her Spanish
Yeah.
classroom. She's like, I'm good. I am leaving the school. You know.
Hashtag out of here.
Well, I guess she
Hashtag
went to
gone.
Seneca. It was either Seneca or Serena or something like that. But it was only because it paid better.
Yeah.
money.
Marquette pays like,
Like,
shit
obviously-
though. That's the
Well,
thing.
yeah, but it's the, I guess she didn't like us that
Athletes.
much because, Nick knows exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, you guys are so, yeah. She talked about how she liked the kids and everything, and then obviously she didn't like them that much because she instantly just was like, oh, I'll take the job because it pays more.
I mean,
That's what I would
fuck them kids, bro.
figuratively, not literally.
All right, Nick, now no balls. You won't edit that out of the final cut.
Oh no, bro.
No, no, no.
Okay, what are we on right now?
We're
Cade?
at 140.
Yeah, so we cleared
40?
time, but I mean we're just kind of rambling now.
Yeah, at this point we're just talking.
Being boom.
Well, at the end of every podcast, we used to do tips for high school. So I guess we could
Oh,
do
yeah.
that if you want to end it now.
Well, high school though, then until like half the sophomore year, and then just cut it. And
I mean, there, like, I mean, we didn't really experience anything with you that much.
Anyway,
It was more or less just like there wasn't much.
I've been.
We just vibing.
Yeah, don't be stupid. Don't do drugs. Obviously, that one's the most obvious. Don't give in to
Be
peer
a
pressure.
fool.
Vape
After
niche.
school.
That's
Vape
another like
niche.
dummy obvious one.
Till marriage.
What?
No premarital sex.
Oh,
Looking
yeah,
at you,
that's
Wyatt.
solid facts.
Yeah, White.
Better not be doing anything
God,
bad.
I ain't no sim.
I know soon,
Go
bro.
girlfriend.
But yeah, there's a difference between having a girlfriend and simping, buddy.
It's not.
Your brother seems to think it's the same.
Yeah, I guess Jake does seem to think it's the same. That is true.
Why did it just change like that? What the fuck?
Have to be at the top at all times.
I just saw the thing change.
Just move.
Like, what the fuck?
I changed my name so it would be on top.
Oh my god. No,
Oh,
Chris.
small cat.
No.
Where are you going?
Oh. So we doing breakfast Wednesday then, or what?
Bro, I'm free Wednesday all day.
I'm assuming so. I mean, it works for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Caitlin. Well,
Do you want
I
to
think
invite
it's
Caitlin?
party.
Kaylin doesn't.
Heck.
Do you want to invite Caitlin?
That was
Up to
spooky.
you.
Why did you ignore that, Nick?
What? I'm
You're not
gonna.
just saying, like,
You know, I heard it, but I'm gonna assume it was something else.
spooky.
Spooky.
All right, boys. Well,
Okay, so
let's wrap this bad boy
All right,
up.
Chris.
wrap it up and then talk afterwards.
Do you have any Oh yeah. All right. So give I think it's like 3 tips for anyone going into high school.
3 tips anyone going into high school.
Yeah. Any freshmen out there? 3 tips for freshmen.
Assert dominance.
Immediately go up to the senior upperclassmen.
Dude, just clock them. Just clock them. No, don't do that.
Don't.
Just be like, I am the captain now.
I am the
You
captain.
guys gotta remember, my brother was an upper classman when I went in, so he's pretty well
Yeah,
known.
if you got upperclassmen like siblings, flex them. Use them to your advantage at every chance you get.
Well, as long as they're at least decently known, brother's pretty popular.
Within reason. Yeah. Well, Lito is pretty popular because he was like just mad vibing, man.
Mexican. That's why.
Wow. Okay, gee. We weren't gonna go there, but you just.
Let me think. Don't go to a Catholic school.
These aren't tips. These are just stupid shit. I'm not taking these, bro. I'm cutting them out.
Your school does not
Yeah,
allow.
put 3 legit ones in there, buddy.
Yeah, like actually help these peeps, man.
Yeah, actually put useful stuff in your book bags.
If your school doesn't allow book bags,
Honestly,
slam that
like the first
satchel
day you're
down.
gone, they're gonna say bring like 12,
Yeah, Chris
12
was
notebooks.
rolling with the satchel. That's facts.
I packed everything into that bad boy. Don't even be jealous.
What is it?
Shoved everything.
They like tell you to bring like 8 folders and like 3 notebooks. Like
You don't need one.
you really don't
You
need that
like
much.
maybe 2 notebooks at most.
Yeah,
No, you need a notebook. Well, depending on the classes. Like I needed one for every class.
I need
I mean, if you get a
one.
binder,
I needed one for math. Math is like the only class where I'd actually use up a full like 8 subject notebook.
Yeah, Nick, when you did your homework, if you ever did.
Andy, you can't. You're very dark. Do not walk away from me.
Ooh.
Anyway, kind of bounce unless you're gay.
Alright, give some extra
Just for
tips.
general
Give some tips, Chris.
Upperclassmen are never your friends. Most of the time.
That's probably true. I wouldn't say like all the time. Yeah, most of the time.
Most of the time, unless you're like really vibing with them or something.
Unless you go smoke weed out.
That's what I did.
Chris went out back, smoked the weed.
I don't know. Get a job as soon as you can so you can buy that fat car. Cool. Get everyone jealous. I can't hear anyone.
Yeah, we're all being quiet. That's why.
I thought you guys were just like dead.
We just left you.
Yeah, you gotta get that fat car so your friends will be jealous.
Don't we do like? I think there's like one of one. Oh, White
died.
fucking dipped, bro. Oh, he's back.
I'm back. Okay. I'm here.
One more,
Be
Chris.
Wyatt. Don't be Wyatt. That's for sure.
Don't be a Wyatt, bro.
Don't pull Wyatt.
I don't remember how we ended these podcasts. I know we did that.
Let's end it now. I
Don't
guess.
listen to any of his fags. His fags fucking suck. His tips.
His tips, yeah. Just rules to live by in general.
How did we end this?
Just act like a basic human being in high school. Don't be stupid.
Hey, don't be a dumbass.
Quiet. Nick.
Don't be a dumbass. You know what I mean? Don't be a Kaylin.
Be vibeful.
Don't be a Kaylin. You know? Don't be non-viable.
All right, let's end it. I'm gonna wrap it up for us.
All right, yeah, you do
all
it.
prayer.
No. All right, that's it for high school talks episode. Fucking.
What is it?
Turn Jedi. I don't know.
Episode.
Revenge. Revenge of the Rona.
Age of Extinction.
Age of Extinction. Revenge of the
Something
Rona.
like that.
We will probably get another podcast in like 3 months. So we'll see you then.
No, bro. Make sure you do it next week.
No, actually, yeah, we're gonna. I think we should start it back up on a regular basis.
On the regular? Alright, I'm down. We'll get some more guests on here. We'll start getting back on the regular. We'll bring Chris on. Chris is
We'll make a somewhat solid schedule.
Chris is the new host. We'll get him up in
host.
here.
Hashtag replace the oldies.
So Chris will
Oh,
be
yeah.
Christian will be here now. We'll try and keep on schedule.
Try my hardest.
We'll try. That's as best you can get. We'll try and get
Okay,
a
Nick.
new guest next week, right? You guys
Okay,
want to
Nick.
do it? You guys want to do it at the same time next week?
Yeah, somewhat.
Same time next week. Yeah, same time.
It's about
Alright.
10:30.
That works.
All right, that's it for high school talks, Age of Extinction. See you guys next
Careful,
week.
yeah.
Bye.